1 year ago to this day, because I'm pretty sure that's how this game works, Kevin Magnussen bins it right before the end of the Brazilian Grand Prix on what would be a sure podium. And Mick Schumacher came to the rescue and finished very, very well to make up for that. We head back now, not with Kevin Magnussen, but with Pierre Gasly, who has won many races in a row and many races so far this season. And it is a welcome sight to no longer be having those kinds of issues like the ones Kevin was having, but now it seems like Mick is having them. So really, who is the winner here? We do have 9 days until our a new underfloor is completed, unfortunately. So we're gonna have a new underfloor for Abu Dhabi only, apparently. Although apparently, how long until 11 days until Brazil. So actually we're going to have a new underfloor for the last 2 rounds here. We will be emergency manufacturing as many as it takes because I really want to go extra fast, and then we need to give Mick an opportunity to make up for whatever is going on with him right now. I have no idea. But that said, not a whole lot else going on. Our new underfloor design is completed. Board confidence check-in, they better be high. I mean, we are flying actually. Our dirty air cornering and everything else is kind of taking a little bit of a step back, mainly because we haven't brought an upgrade in a while, but that is until today. We'll 2.25 million. We will emergency manufacture 3, and I'll normal make 1. That should be all we need. Really, we shouldn't even need that many, but here we are. I'm going to do an underfloor. I'm actually going to pump a lot into this one to try and make some big jumps with this. Won't reach completion today, but says who? Since when? Oh my god, dude. I needed this underfloor. Alright, so then we're going with the rear wing. I mean, do I just dump everything into the rear wing then? And we'll just do baby ones. Dude, we're gonna be flying. Oh, we're gonna be absolutely flying. All right, good. See, that's why we're gonna use the rest, and then anything else we can squeeze in is exactly what we're gonna do. I hate the end of the season. I wish they would like tell you exactly how long until the 18, like the stuff is done. Hello, mouse. Hello. My mouse is freaking out. Yep, we're gonna do 2. We're gonna do 2 in the top 12 again. We're gonna hope mix one thing was just that, just the one time. We're not gonna promise that. This, I mean, those are what they are. Really, there's not a whole lot else going on. So we will head to Sao Paulo right now. I think we'll come through. Gets out ahead of Stroll. Gasly's gonna fall over, Verstappen around. Purple sectors abound. Love to see it. Pierre puts 4/10 on top of Perez's head. Mick gets in the way of Stroll. Lamau gets strolled. Verstappen comes through, goes 4/10 faster than us. Wowee. Here we'll send out on the same set of tires and see if we can improve. He dipped down a little further than I thought of / would hope he would. I don't think there's that big of an issue here, but Mick is the one we're worried about the most, and which I guess we should actually hop on board here because he is certainly sitting in P18, so
Rain, all clear.
it would be very, very... Oh, Mick doesn't improve Sector 1. Pierre also does not improve Sector 1. I guess to be fair, it is very, very wet out there. I would be severely disappointed if Mick doesn't make it through here. Because then he doesn't approve again. Mick is out again. in Q1. What is going on, Mick? He doesn't improve at all. He's out. He doesn't improve at all and he's out. Do we... Mick, you're making me rethink a lot of things. You built up a lot of goodwill at the start of this season, but right now you are... As they will sneak out here ahead of Verstappen. Oh, yellow flag there briefly.
Someone spun out.
Vettel's spinning on an outlap. Not exactly what you want to see from Seb. But we will start our final qualifying lap here in Q2. I'm not too worried about it, as Albon does not improve enough to go jump us at least. Currently is doing okay. We do not improve sector 1. I'm just gonna hope that means that our first sector time of the last one was that good. Perez retakes the top of the board here. We do improve sector 2, and then we'll round up across the line. It's so hard to tell. Everyone kind of jumped all at once, but we are through. We are through. That's the important thing. I think everyone, I don't know what it was, but our pace right now is lacking, to say the least. Beautiful stuff, Pierre. Let's see it. Let's see what you've got. The last lap here at a weird qualifying here in Brazil. He improved his last sector on an out lap. I don't know what that says about the last time he had a last sector. His final third sector, but here we are. Perez goes third fastest for now. We will continue on. Russell does not improve. Ricardo barely improves. Norris also does not improve. Pierre improves his first sector. You've not seen a purple sector from Pierre at all at any point this qualifying session, but he does improve again. Rounding the final few corners up to the line. P5. Only P5 from Pierre Gasly, but will move up a few positions thanks to the grid positions by Charles and Max.
The time has come for
So there is that. This is something we don't have to worry about as much. But as for strategy, I think we'll kind of do the same thing we did in... I think I like the medium hard for Mick, and we'll do the medium hard medium for Pierre, as always. We'll bump up fuel by a lap and make things happen. Here we go, Sao Paulo, the second to last race in this season of F1, and our most successful season here in Formula One so far as the head of Haas F1 Team. Mediums. Kind of hard to tell.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
A couple of softs, slower down, a lot of mediums otherwise. Oh. Let's go, Pierre. Let's make some stuff happen. Nick, if you would like to move up the order quickly, I will welcome it wholeheartedly. Although I am a lot less worried about you right now, mainly because of whatever you got going on, you need to figure out. Ooh, Verstappen runs deep. Can't make it work though. Send one up the inside though.
Haas with an overtake there.
Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Beautiful stuff. Make up to P16. Where did Verstappen start? Verstappen started at the back. Love to see that, actually. Love to see that.
The brakes
Pierre! Don't blame the brakes!
Yeah, copy that.
He's out.
Oh, and that's a crash. Let's see what happened there. Now,
These guys
look
are
at
gonna
this.
kill me, man.
Pierre Gasly.
These guys are gonna kill me, man. It's a good thing we made a bunch of extra stuff.
The team are devastated. They'll be quick.
These guys are gonna kill me, man. They're gonna kill me. Now our only car in the race is Meg running in P15.
Loads of energy.
Copy.
I'm in shambles.
Safety car will be in this lap. Safety car will be in this lap.
Copy.
You can stop, lift and coast.
Copy.
Is the car cursed? Do we think the car could be the thing that's the problem? Because it was Kevin last year that crashed in that car.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
It could be the car. It could be. I don't think we can rule it out for certain. I have no words for what our drivers have done the last 3 rounds. For the last 3 rounds, I have no words. I have no words. I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. I have 0 words.
DRS will be active.
What just happened? It's a spin. Let's take
Alonso
a closer look.
spun.
Now watch this.
The pressure
Here's
from Mick
Alonso's
Schumacher was
car.
too much. It was too much. Mick squeezes through. Everyone else stops dead in their tracks. Beautiful stuff. Although now we do have one Max Verstappen behind us. So there is that, I suppose.
Looks like there's been a lockup.
How is Mick just this slow? How is Mick this slow? It's ridiculous.
Red Bull gained a place. I think someone's run wide.
No words. 0 words. This season cannot end fast enough. I was so excited in the middle part of the season, but right now, with the mistakes that we're making, I don't even know if I want to go to Abu Dhabi. I have no idea. This is absurd. This is more than absurd. This is ridiculous. On push fuel, Mick is running over like to some people like almost a second
Car in the wall.
slow. We're talking like, yeah, we box. Box for hards, Mick. Box for hards.
It's a crash.
Oh,
Here's the
Kevin.
replay.
Dude.
All eyes on Kevin Magnussen here.
Dude, it's this corner.
Dear me, they won't have been expecting that.
I love the way the car slides. Sometimes I love the way the car just slides. It's great. Safety car in this lap.
And obviously no overtaking until the control line.
Obviously.
Copy.
How did you waste all your ERS on the last like 2 corners? All right, now we wait and see what the future holds. Everyone ahead still has to pit. So realistically, we are playing track position here. The problem is we're behind Sonoda and Hamilton, which are going to slow us down significantly.
DRS is enabled. DRS
Perez
is enabled.
does come in, which gives us hope. We haven't fallen too far off of the pack, if we're being honest, so that is good. Oh, 3 wide through there would have been the most insane thing I've seen in this game. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! Ocon runs wide. Still there though. Come on, Mick. Make it stick. If you're gonna make the move, make it stick. Oh yeah, track position, baby. Mick up into the points. Let's go. While we're here, we can actually go ahead and try and figure out what exactly we want to do here. Yeah, it's probably something like that. Probably just something like that. Let's not overthink it too much here. Nick is a net P2 right now behind Sebastian Vettel. We love to see that. I have to imagine most of the rest of the medium runners have to pit either this lap or the next, right? Yep, there's 3 of them. Sainz the only one not. Sainz and Russell both yet to pit. Ocon right on our tail. Totally fine. Let's go ahead and speed this up a little bit. We're trying to see if we can catch up to Sebastian. Sainz in the pit, Russell in the pits. Up into P2 we go in the Brazilian Grand Prix. Seb gets a little bit of clean air. Good for him. We have a little bit of clean air. The problem is we have Ocon behind us. So it's not the cleanest of air. Yellow flag. Bottas in the bin! In the bin.
Seems to have been a lockup.
Valtteri in the bin. In the bin. Kevin also out, I'm noticing. So there's that. Makes time to put a little bit of work into all right, Mick, putting in a little bit of work. Let's close up that gap to Seb, huh?
We have low batteries.
You used so much DRS right there, my guy.
Copy.
But we have DRS now, which is a good sign. Oh, and Ocon did not get DRS. That's a beautiful sign as well. Did he? I guess he might have. If not, he was flying. Oh, down the. Ooh, Mick. Tried going down the inside. Did not. What tires did everyone else go to? Hards, mediums. Looks like it might be a medium hard run for some people, or a medium, soft medium hard. If I had to guess. Mick, around the outside of turn 1. Might have gotten DRS right there. He did. And we lead. Mick Schumacher leads the Brazilian Grand Prix. Do we need to talk about the potentiality of Mick Schumacher sabotaging his teammates in order to perform well in Brazil? Because this will be 2 years in a row where the counterpart to Mick has crashed out and Mick has had to come and save the day in Brazil. I don't think it's a coincidence, and I think we need to have a dialogue about it.
Alpha Tower regained a place.
How did Seb fly past us by 6/10 right there, Mick? What's going on? Did AlphaTauri just bring the goatest of upgrades when I turned off push fuel? Did they bring in the goat of upgrades for Seb?
Oh, did someone run wide there?
Oh, did someone run wide there? Russell running wide in the bin. Bin. More like George
Sounds
Bennell.
like someone's locked up.
Bin George, am I right?
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
I mean, these two are just kind of going back and forth. I will say the tires are not appreciating what's happening here. Oh my god, Mick, what is happening? There's no shot putting it on light tires, no push. You're that slow. That's ridiculous. They put a second on you like that? Lickety split in a sector. And the best we can hope for Mick now is hold on, because the mediums are already starting to fall off again. So realistically, we just need to survive. The problem is when the hards fall off, they fall off harder.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Get fricked Ocon outside the podiums. Literally couldn't be me. We did it. Who done it?
Who's that just crashed? Let's have a look. Now watch this. Here's Alonso's car.
Oh, Alonso.
Oh no! And there's the crash.
I love the little boop. Just a little boop. Oh, he's flying.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
Bro, these tires are falling off a cliff. I said though, Sainz pits. Tapping pits.
Red Bull moved up.
Okay. Coming up to it, Nick. Another crash. What is up with this roster right now? Doing? Look like doing.
Sounds like there's
I
been a
nailed
crash.
it.
We can take a look now.
Nailed it.
Now we see the
Dude, this is the
Williams
turn.
here.
This is the turn of death right now.
They've lost control.
Just run straight into the wall. That's what everyone else has been doing. We're talking about Sebastian Vettel being in the absolute GOAT position right now. In first. There you go, Mick. Push fuel. Your precious push fuel command is back. I make box for mediums this lap. Fine. Yo, everyone boxing. We're gonna get held. Oh my god, dude. I hate being at the end of the pit lane. Although we're still in a pretty decent position here with everyone still having to pit ahead. All right, that's it. That's it the rest of the way. 21 laps like this. This has been a very boring race, besides the brief moment when Mick led. The brief moment that Mick led was the best part about this. Otherwise, it's kind of just been this. How are we doing compared to Ocon? Hundredths faster, putting in hundredths on the lad. Losing hundredths on the lad. The good news is we should catch Sainz and Verstappen, at least catch them up, because they are on the hard tire. So realistically, we are kind of just chilling. We move up. Leclerc in the bin.
Oh, there's a spin!
Perez in the bin.
Take a look at the replay. We're just watching the Red Bull.
Checo in the bin.
They lose it there.
Checo Benez.
We've just had a car run wide. Ferrari, advance the race position.
Use the Ferrari to pull yourself forward. The Ferrari is faster than you. The Ferrari is faster than you. Use him, Mick. Use the Ferrari. Except I forget that you just don't have pace. Leclerc makes the move stick on Ocon. Jesus, Brazil eats tires. Ocon fighting back. Jesus, Mick. Where did you come from? Oh, and he gets there. Oh, nightmare scenario.
Red Bull gained a place.
Oh, and he gets DRS. In the worst case scenario. Actually, worst case scenario. Well, it looks like P7 it is. Unfortunate. I mean, Mick has had a couple of banger races considering where he's starting, but at the same time, he does not have pace. He does not have much. Bottas in the bin. Russell in the bin.
Is that a lock?
Russell locks up into turn 7. You hate to see it. Ooh, on the outside. Oh, Mick, come on. Woo, Leclerc. Leclerc. Danger zone. Danger zone.
They've gone wide. Haas with an overtake.
Good boy, Mick.
That's a spin.
Norris spinning. Yeah, McLaren's really has dropped the ball. Daniel Ricciardo in P9, Lando Norris in P16. They really haven't done anything since the start of the start of the season. They were really battling with us there for a minute, but they really dropped the ball on this one. Two laps remaining, Mick. 2 laps remaining. I don't think we're gonna have the pace to make anything happen here, but we're gonna try and hope just get dragged along and maybe one of them makes a mistake and we can take advantage. Final lap, Mick. Final lap. I don't care. All right, P6 for Mick, starting P18 or whatever it was. I think we will take it. We are very extremely disappointed in Pierre this week.
Over the finish line.
Oh man, what a wildly inconsistent end of the season we're having here. Thankfully, there's only one season left. One season, there's only one race left with Abu Dhabi, and then we'll get to move on. But my goodness, Mick makes up 11 positions. Max legitimately goes from last to first and wins it going away from Carlos Sainz. What a wild race. That pretty much cements the win for Max on the Drivers' Championship. And I think the Constructors has been wrapped up for a little bit now. So congratulations to Max and Red Bull again. But what a wild, crazy finish to the season we have here. Another crazy amount of money lost because I bet on ourselves and we did not come through. Chassis research is done though.